I've been sleeping in different parts of a park. From about 6 a.m, dogs will take their owners for a walk, and there will be an early morning jogger or three. At night there are no lights, so I shouldn't be seen, and even in the day when there's no one in the immediate vicinity, I do seem to have some invisible company. I've been watching Neil Oliver on GB News for a few years now. He's perhaps the only GB News presenter I do watch nowadays. He wrote a book recently called Hauntings. I haven't read it, and I haven't read any book for quite a few years. Having no explanation for parts of my targeting, which might more likely be technology based, I still decided to try to contact him via his website to get his thoughts on what I've been experiencing. It would also be good to hear his thoughts on my targeting evidence, because I don't get feedback anymore. BitChute videos can no longer be watched by British users, and views of my YouTube videos I can count on one hand usually, such is their popularity. Neil's a busy man, and I don't know whether he actually reads the email sent via his web address, but so far there's been no reply. Last night I did sleep in the park again. The gates to access the area that I slept are locked, but at the other end of the park at least one gate remains open through the night. This morning, the 2nd of June, around 5 a.m, I became aware of a repetitive sound. I don't know if that's what woke me. Was this something only I would hear, or was it recordable? Playing the recording later, I was relieved to hear it was recordable, and coincidentally, there was a similar repetitive sound heard on the balcony later as I enjoyed a little burning, trying to get a little more sleep. Among the noise, here we go again, and some verbal abuse from the Equans workers, or at least one of them. I think he's a Ukrainian.
Morning.
Morning.
Come on, bud. What's it?
I'm in how cold my room is.